Don't put too many cats in a boat like this. Never let a hoglin stay in the overworld. And here are some interesting things you should know before playing Minecraft. Don't use too much coal to smelt ores in Minecraft. Just use 1 block of coal instead. This is a simple mechanic because if you put in a full stack of coal, you'll end up wasting it. Craft 9 coal into 1 block of coal to be more efficient. This is the smallest house in Minecraft. Just use a few trapdoors, place a furnace and crafting table inside, and put a bed on the side like this. Then close the roof with trapdoors. You've just built the smallest house in Minecraft. But who would even want to live in a place this small? A composter can save you from many hostile mobs at night. If you have no blocks at all and a lot of pillagers are chasing you, just place a composter and add a trapdoor. With this, you'll be safe from many hostile mobs in Minecraft. Bedrock is impossible to break with a pickaxe, but here's the interesting part. If you go to the nether and throw an ender pearl towards the side of the bedrock, you can actually glitch through it. But that's not all. If you set up like this, you can instantly break bedrock. Iron golems can't drown in water, but that doesn't mean they're happy about it. When an iron golem is underwater, it moves much slower than usual. This makes it much easier for you to fight a sinking iron golem. Can waterlogged blocks save a wandering trader? If you trap a wandering trader inside waterlogged leaves and explode a bunch of TNT, what will happen? After the explosion, the wandering trader is still alive. It looks like waterlogged leaves can absorb explosion damage. Don't mine nether gold with a regular pickaxe. If you mine it with a normal pickaxe, you'll only get gold nuggets. Instead, use a silk touch pickaxe and smelt the ore in a furnace to get gold ingots. This way, you can trade with piglins instantly. Don't use fences to protect mobs like sheep and cows. When you use fences, it becomes difficult to feed them. Instead, use trapdoors to protect your cows. Mobs won't be able to jump out, and the best part, you can easily get in and out. Skeletons are really annoying and disruptive when you're in a cave. Of course, they're a nuisance because they attack you with their bows, but what if a skeleton uses a crossbow? Can skeletons actually use this thing? Well, as you can see, skeletons aren't smart enough to wield crossbows like pillagers. But what happens if you give a skeleton a sword? When I spawned a skeleton with a sword here, you can see that the damage from a sword-wielding skeleton is much higher than one using arrows. You might be wondering, what if they use a mace? Can skeletons even handle its weight? Turns out, yes, they can use it, and it deals significantly more damage than their bare hands. However, let's just hope Mojang doesn't update skeletons to use tridents. If that ever happens, skeletons would only need 2 hits to kill an unarmored player in Minecraft. When you sleep in Minecraft and have many cats, one of them will sleep right on your stomach and drop a random item as a gift. However, many Minecraft players don't know that if you put all the cats in a boat, then when you sleep and wake up, each cat will give you a random item. You can farm items like that. If you place 2 doors for your base in Minecraft, your base might look luxurious. But what if you place 1 door here and 2 spruce trapdoors next to it? This will make your door look like it has fallen and broken. When you go to a stronghold and find an end portal, you usually prepare Eyes of Ender to activate the portal. But what if you discover a portal that is already lit without needing to place any Eyes of Ender? Yes, if you're playing without using a custom seed and find an end portal fully filled with 12 Eyes of Ender, you are one of the luckiest players in the world. Why? Because the chances of finding an end portal naturally lit are incredibly small. However, what if you encounter an end portal that is fully filled with 12 Eyes of Ender, yet the portal is not lit at all? This strange phenomenon occurs in Minecraft version 1.8.8. If you go to this seed and coordinates, you will see a portal that is fully filled with 12 Eyes of Ender. How fast can you pass through lava without getting burned in Minecraft? If you run at normal speed, you'll definitely catch fire and you might even die in the lava. But what happens if you increase your speed to 20? Well, you can pass through the lava, but you'll still catch fire. So, what if you boost the speed to 40? As you can see, even at this speed, it's still not enough to avoid getting burned in Minecraft. You might be thinking, isn't this impossible? Logically, how could a character like this pass through lava without catching fire? But here's the truth. You can pass through lava without getting burned. Curious how? When you increase the speed to 80, you can pass through a wall of lava without catching fire. Don't ring the bell in a village, because when you ring the bell in a village, all the villagers will go inside their houses to protect themselves. Of course, they're protecting themselves from zombies and pillagers. But what happens if you ring the bell in a village during a pillager raid? If you ring the bell during a raid, the pillagers won't target the villagers anymore. Instead, they'll focus on attacking you. So because of that, if you name a Vindicator Johnny, it will attack anything in sight. You can use this to create an automatic Vindicator-powered killing machine. With this trick, you won't have to waste time slaughtering your livestock manually. This is the mob that will wipe out your food supply in Minecraft. If you bring a hoglin from the nether to the overworld, it will transform into a zoglin. Once in the overworld, the zoglin will attack mobs like chickens, pigs, cows, and sheep. Bringing a hoglin to the overworld is a terrible idea. Villagers are one of the hardest mobs to control. You can't make them follow you using emeralds, so most players use boats or minecarts to move them. But did you know there's a trick to guide villagers wherever you want? Just use a bed and a bell. With this simple trick, you can easily make villagers move in any direction. If you throw a splash potion of poison at a creeper and then ignite it with flint and steel, the poison effect will spread upon explosion. You can use this trick to spread poison even to your friend's dogs in Minecraft. This block can protect other blocks from a TNT explosion. You might think the answer is water, right? Well, that's not what I mean. If you ignite TNT and drop an anvil from above like this, the TNT will explode inside the anvil and no blocks around it will be destroyed. You can use a boat as a vehicle on water, but what if you try using a boat on lava? Most people would think it's impossible, but there's a trick. If you use a warped fungus on a stick and spawn tons of striders, you can actually ride a boat across lava. You can't place water in the nether, which means you have no way to extinguish fire on your body. However, you can place powder snow in the nether. If you're burning, you can use powder snow to put out the fire. You might be wondering how to protect your base from hostile mobs. Many players place trapdoors around their base with lava underneath to stop mobs. However, this method prevents you from killing zombies and collecting their loot. Instead, try using different types of fences like this. With this simple trick, hostile mobs will get confused and unable to enter your base, allowing you to easily defeat them with your sword. Have you ever thought about sleeping underwater? If you're being chased by zombies at night and only have one bed in your inventory, just jump into the water and sleep underwater. This way, you can stay safe from the zombies and survive the night. By placing dirt high in the sky like this and putting a goat on top, you'll see it jump from block to block. However, if you increase the tick rate to 2000, the goat will move incredibly fast, jumping from one block to another at high speed. If you wear an iron helmet, you'll notice its pattern looks a certain way. However, if you look at the iron helmet in your inventory, the pattern appears different from when you're wearing it. Mojang should fix this small inconsistency. By placing campfires under your friend's house, it will look like their house is on fire. From the outside, they'll see smoke rising, and if they check inside, the smoke will be even more noticeable. Your friend might panic, but when they investigate further, they'll realize it's just a bunch of campfires under their house. If you jump from a high place and land on powdered snow, you'll survive without taking fall damage. But what happens if you're wearing leather boots when you fall? Normally, leather boots let players walk on powdered snow without sinking. However, if you fall onto powdered snow while wearing them, you still won't take fall damage. Everyone knows you can kill a blaze with snowballs, but there's an even deadlier method. Instead of throwing snowballs, try burying the blaze in snow. It's far more effective. This is the most powerful mob in Minecraft. You might think it's the warden, not even close. Or maybe the ender dragon? Wrong again. The most powerful mob is ally. If you give an item to an ally, you can't hit it. Even crazier, it's completely immune to TNT explosions. It's almost impossible for a witch to drink a potion with that big nose, especially with a little wart on it. But Mojang has a secret animation just for witches. When they drink a potion, their nose lifts up and you can even see their mouth. This is a hidden secret about wolves in Minecraft that Mojang has kept all this time. Have you ever paid attention to a wolf's tail? Most players probably ignore it. A wolf's tail actually tells you its health. When it's up, the wolf is at full health, and when it's down, its health is low. So if you see a wolf with a lowered tail like this, make sure to feed it. Cats in Minecraft have 9 lives. Even if you place dripstone below like this and drop a cat from the sky, it won't die from fall damage. Well, just make sure you're wearing a cat skin to be immune to fall damage too.